Rant and Rave, here we go. Tuck, let's first talk about the Braves. Are we still worried about that bullpen?
Yes, we are. They got some additions that were supposed to make them better, but so far it's been kind of a big question mark. Our producer Clay earlier said it doesn't matter who's in there. It could be Craig Kimbrell or Kershaw or anybody at that point, at this point, and they would still get blown up.
They're cursed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying not to worry about the bullpen because you got to give these guys time. You do, but obviously it's just time and time again. Even with big leads on Tuesday and Wednesday, there they go giving runs late, and it just worries you because when they play good teams in September and October, what's going to happen then? Hopefully these guys will get settled in, they'll get comfortable, and then they'll be okay. And Tuck, might as well get out of the way now, right? That's the big thing.
They'll be all right, but right now, of course, we're fans. We're going to freak out about it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Ronald Acuña's been off to in one of those little stretches there where he's just incredible. Now leads the National League in stolen bases. Could he actually be an MVP candidate? I mean, you know, it's hard because Bellinger and Yelich are so probably far out in front at this point. But this guy's going to be a 30-30 guy, maybe a 35-35 guy the way he's going, and touch 40-40. You don't see very many people do that. I think, again, with Bellinger and Yelich, it's going to be tough, but he's going to be right there in that top three, I think.
He's definitely in the conversation, but as you mentioned, the Dodgers overall are just amazing, and I think Bellinger probably does lead the way. It depends on how they finish the season out, though. Maybe the Braves win the rest of their games, then I think it amps them up a little bit.
That'd be nice, no doubt about it. He's a phenomenal talent. He's 21 years old, by the way. All right, a little football talk now. Of course, the big story out of Athens this week is Brenton Cox being off the Georgia roster. Are they going to miss Brenton Cox, who's a five-star player? Well, look, luckily for them, their depth is at the linebacker position, Tuck, and I got one name for you. Nolan Smith was the top player in the country coming out of high school last December, and not many people are talking about him. If he's that good, if he's that heralded, I think that kid right there could help alleviate any worries or concerns about Brenton Cox being gone.
Yeah, our chief meteorologist, Cecilia Reeves, I've heard her in the past talk about where our linebackers are going to be down this year. No, they're not. This is mini Alabama now. Georgia has plenty of depth. They'll be fine at linebacker.
I hope so. All right, finally, exhibition game 2 for the Falcons. What should we be watching on Thursday night when the Falcons are playing the Dolphins, or should we be watching them at all?
Well, we shouldn't be watching them at all. I mean, yeah, always offensive line. It's fun to watch those guys. How about the backup quarterback standing out in the first game the other day?
Yep, and now he's hurt, and so what's going to happen with Sims taking over? Maybe it's the third string quarterback. Matt Schaub, they got to get some playing time. But you're right, the offensive line is still a question mark. A couple of injuries this week. Some of them aren't playing on Thursday, so we'll see if that's something to kind of keep an eye on Thursday for the first, I guess, official. No, last week was the first one. This is the second one. This is the first one to really watch. Exhibition game for the Falcons. That's Rant and Rave for this week.